a Supra?
Oh my god, is a Supra in the back?
Dude, is this a Supra?
Wow! Is that a Supra?
Dude, is that a Supra?
Is that a Supra?
Dude, is this a freaking Supra?
Nope, it's a Celica. That's right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a JDM icon, the almighty Toyota Celica GT4. Let's check it out. Yep, pretty excited to check this one out. It's definitely a classic that's not too common on the streets around New Zealand at the moment, or anywhere for that matter. There's not too many of them. But without further ado, let's get stuck in and meet the owner. Here he is.
Hey guys. Hey mate.
Stefan, how are you?
Good mate, yourself?
Good, good. So what do we have here, buddy?
GT4 Celica ST205.
Can you say that again?
GT4 Celica ST205.
You beauty. You hear that, guys? An ST205. So what year is this?
1997.
907. Cool. So what we got going on here, Steph?
So it's a 6-gen GT4 Celica. It's powered by a 3S GT engine from the factory. They produce 250 horsepower at the front.
A few moments later.
This one's tuned on a Link ECU, making 270 wheel horsepower at the wheels.
Oh, nice. And who's done that for you?
WRC Developments in Napier.
Napier. Oh, yeah. So Napier's a couple of hours down south from us here in Gisborne. And so you've had that tuned recently, or?
Yeah, last year.
Last year? Yep. And when you say tuned, so it's got a Link ECU, like what other mods have been done to it?
So supporting mods, fuel pump, exhaust system, intake, and that's just about it. Just bolt-on upgrades.
Okay. Yep. Some just nice basic.
Turbo.
Yep. And like, when you say like your bolt-on, so what sort of exhaust have we got here?
HK silent high power.
Yep.
3-inch all the way.
Yeah, nice. Cool. And so you said air intake as well.
Air intake.
Is that like a
Custom made.
custom made one? Oh, cool. Well, let's check it out, eh?
Yep.
Man, look at this car, guys. Look how clean it is. Carbon fibre. Got some nice wheels too, the old work emotions. What model works are these, mate?
Work Emotion 9DR.
9DR. Yeah, wicked.
D9R9.
One of those two. They look bloody good anyway.
They suit the car really nicely.
Yeah, they do that. Definitely do, man.
So yeah, here we've got my favourite, the old top mount intercooler, water to air. So that's the water to air in there. Radiator, it's got its own radiator at this front here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, it's
Blower
clean,
valve.
eh? Yep.
Custom intake, sucking cold air.
Yeah, sweet. No, that's cool. So, yeah, who's made this intake for you?
My friend Blake and I built it together.
Yep.
He came around to my place and we just grabbed a couple pipes, fabbed it up, and then he welded it all up for me and polished it up, and then we chucked the K&N pod filter on it. And
Yeah, wicked.
sucking cold air.
Sweet.
So this acts as a heat shield,
Yep.
just to stop the radiant heat getting to the intercooler,
Okay.
because otherwise it heats up too easy.
Yep. Oh, sweet. And noticeable difference with
Yep.
having that?
Noticeable difference.
Yep, so just a thin bit of heat shield there. Yeah, cool.
And it's got water.
So I guess just obviously acting as like a barrier off the rock cover to,
Yes.
the intercooler.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, cool. And what have we got here? Just a few other dress up bits and pieces.
Speed rush truck brace,
Yep.
coilovers,
Oh yeah, and what kind of coilover you got?
Fortune Auto 500.
Ooh, nice. Real nice. So you said it's a 3S GTE, so
Yep.
they're a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo, obviously
Yes.
all drive being, well, GT4, not GT2.
Definitely all
yeah.
drive.
Yeah, and this is obviously how they come. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny, they're kind of like I mean, you don't hear too much about them. People don't really
No,
talk
too
about
much.
them, know too much. There's not many of them, obviously, like Evos and WRXs and the likes are, I guess, similar in the sense that they started life as a 2-litre 4-cylinder 4-wheel drive rally legend, I suppose. Yeah, it's a good word for it. So
Yeah.
I mean, on that note, I suppose the Celica actually kind of put their name on the rally before the likes of Subaru and Mitsubishi, even,
Yep,
with
yep.
the earlier Celicas, what are they, the ST165s or?
ST165 GT4 Celica, yeah.
Yep.
The one with the pop-up headlights.
Okay, yep,
They were the first ones in the rally.
yep. And then what kind of What's after that? You've got the, what are they?
ST185.
185,
Which
okay.
is also a pop-up headlight.
Yep,
And then this is the last GT4 model, which is the ST205.
ST205, yeah.
But all the GT4s, they seem super underrated because people just don't know what they are anymore.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And they're commonly, obviously, sometimes mistaken for a mini Supra with, you know, it's got similar body lines. This one's got the big old wang at the back there. So, I mean, albeit more suited being four-wheel drive, obviously it's got a lot of potential, and a four-cylinder as opposed to a six-cylinder in the Supra, but it looks bloody good, man. Done a nice job. How have you just got it so clean?
Polish.
a lot of polish. Yeah, no, you can tell, man. No, you've done a great job. It looks
Black
really
is
good.
so hard to keep clean though, that's the problem.
That it is. But looks like you're doing a pretty good job at it, man. It's a very clean example, and it's really,
Thank you.
really nice to see. Like, look how cool these little things are. We've got them in little factory, I guess, factory bonnet vents and scoops and outlets and the likes, but obviously these have been added with a nice carbon fibre replacement.
Yep.
We've got a bit of GT4 action there on the grille, but yeah, it's just those sort of like body lines that, you know, not many cars, well, no cars come out with these days, really, unless it's in a supercar type setting. But and even we've got some aftermarket mirrors here. What are these ones?
These are TTE carbon fibre rally spec mirrors.
Oh, yeah, cool.
These actually is what they used on the rallies.
Yep.
So they're just non-movable.
Non-movable,
lightweight.
yeah, just a fixed.
Just fixed,
Yeah, fixed with a solid mirror. No, it looks the part, the way. And
Absolutely.
that what just mounts to the factory
Factory
mounting points. Yep. Dang. Oh, well, should we check out the inside, eh?
Yeah. So you got factory very rare option Celica side
Oh,
sills. Very rare.
Yeah, cool. Did they come with it, or?
They came with the car.
Yeah, wicked.
But they're very hard to get.
Yep.
So inside the car we've got a TRD steering wheel.
Yep.
We've got a link can gauge, TRD dash kit, which is very rare, TRD gear knob and TRD short shifter.
Okay.
So that moves like an inch, not even that.
Yeah, wicked.
Recaro SR2 seats.
Yeah, oh, they're a nice addition. And oh, yeah, we've got a bit of a bride rail there down there too.
Ride rails.
Cool. Oh, very nice. And what about what are we looking at? Oh, yeah, in the back, is that factory the?
Those are SS3 back seats.
Okay.
Basically same as a Celica.
Yep.
Not much difference.
Oh, very nice.
We've got a rare 280 gauge odometer.
Oh, yeah. And is that something that you've put in, or?
That's an NZ spec model.
Okay.
So any Celica that came out factory from New Zealand came fitted with a 280 odo.
Oh, wow.
Very hard to get. I was lucky to source that a few years ago.
Yep.
So I only paid $100 for it, which is really good for back then.
Yeah, wicked.
Compared to like a TRD odo, which is about $1,000-1,500 now.
Oh.
It comes close.
Yeah, it's mad,
TRD
eh?
is 300 kilometers an hour, and that's
Yeah, but
280.
when you're limited to 100 k's on the road anyway, what's fucking?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the speed limit anyway.
Spend $1,500 on just running it and other bits and pieces, eh?
Absolutely.
And what about these, man? These high rises, is that like a factory?
Yep, factory option for the GT4 Celicas.
Okay.
Obviously these have been replaced with carbon fibre riser blocks from Bicarbon Microsystems, who makes all those.
Okay. We've got some kind of like diffuser type.
Yep, that's a Inworks diffuser.
Yep.
Came all the way from Bulgaria.
Belga what?
Bulgaria,
Where's that?
Europe.
Yeah, wicked.
He makes all the diffusers for the GT4s.
Oh man, that's awesome, eh? It's cool just to see things like that, eh? Like people obviously specialise in their like cars that they like and stuff, and having little bits and pieces that obviously without a following like some of the other cars, it's cool just to be able to get bits and pieces that set it apart from the others as well. We obviously got its name here, Hot GT4. Yeah. So that, correct me if I'm wrong, that's your handle on all your social platforms as well?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So what are you on, like TikTok?
I'm on TikTok, Instagram,
Yep.
just those two.
Just those two. Tinder?
No.
No, not on Tinder. Oh. But yeah, check it out, guys. There's some pretty cool shots of this car online, so be sure to jump on board and have a look. And what is it? It's just factory brakes? Is that kind of?
Yep, factory 4-pot brake at the front.
Yep.
And factory 2-pot.
Two pots at the rear. Oh yeah. And have you painted them, or is that kind of?
Yep, I've painted them red. Just I've always liked red calipers.
Yep.
They've always suited a nice car.
Yep.
Black just pops out with the red caliper.
Yeah, wicked.
They just stick behind nicely.
No, awesome.
We've got factory option projector headlights.
Okay.
So
So they
those
what? They don't come out like
they
that?
only came on 98 and 1999 models.
Yeah, awesome. And what about like these clear like
Those-
spotties and indicators and stuff? Is
Those
that
are aftermarket.
okay? Yep.
Like factory was amber, red,
Yep.
and that was aftermarket as well.
Okay, cool.
Just
No.
replacement for the stock.
Oh, it looks good. And then it's got obviously some sort of front lip on it as well.
Yep, C1 front lip
Yep.
with a universal lip underneath. And we've got TRD side skirts and TRD end spats.
Nice, man. And then like a roof
Yep,
factory.
roof spoiler.
Yeah, cool.
Uh,
Those sorts of things, eh?
It's got the Toyota badge in it somewhere, logo.
Yeah, nice. No, those are those details, man.
That's
No,
it.
it looks good, real good. Oh, should we take it for a spin and check it out?
Yeah.
Awesome, can't wait. Sweet, we're in. Let's go
Start
for let's go for a ride. Ew. Listen to that. What was it? HK silent power.
HK silent high power exhaust system.
Yeah, nice. That's what I had on an early Skyline that I had for a while. Ew. Listen to that, guys. Whoomps. Got the valves.
Absolutely.
So how long have you owned it for?
I've owned this for 11 years, I think.
11 years?
Yep, coming up 11 years, and it's just been a slow build process ever since I bought it.
Yep.
I've always wanted a GT4, always used to look at the old rallies and everything. My first car before I bought the GT4 was actually a standard ST205 Celica,
Okay.
and when I owned that, I loved it, handled really well, but I always wanted a GT4 Celica.
Yep.
They're just so underrated and not many people have one,
Yep.
so that was the inspiration for owning this.
Okay, cool.
And
Where did you get it from?
I bought this from South Island, Christchurch.
Oh, well. So what,
So-
you sort of just bought it and then fly down and drive it back, or?
Yep. So I talked to the guy, he sent me lots of photos before I bought it. His name was Russell.
Russell.
Really nice guy. And I flew down from Gisborne to Christchurch to go pick it up. He picked me up from the airport.
Yep.
We had a good conversation about the car and everything else. He was a genuine car enthusiast.
Yeah,
He
sweet.
had quite a nice collection of toys sitting in the shed. And so I ended up buying it and drove it all the way back home.
Yeah,
It was an
nice.
awesome trip.
Yeah, wicked. No, that's what it's all about, eh? Just, finding those things that you resonate with yourself. It might not be everybody's taste, but you like what you like, and if it means going for a blooming 10-hour bloody drive home just to get that particular car, then that's what it takes, eh? And I mean, I like it in the black personally. I like black cars. I think they look bloody sharp. Blacks and whites and things just tend to look really nice. Obviously, black's a bit harder to keep clean, as you mentioned, but
Absolutely.
yeah. But like, what do you know? Like, are they? Do the GT4s themselves have like select colours, or is it kind of just open market there, or what was the? Because like you see some of the like non-turbo Celicas and bright yellows and like lavender purples and
Yep.
other wacky colours. Is that kind of
So they came in black, blue, white, purple even.
yeah,
There's a really rare colour called sea blue.
sea blue?
They're very rare. You don't see many of them.
Yeah.
But your most common colour GT4s are white.
Okay.
Most of them are white for some reason.
Yeah.
And some have been livered up to look like a rally car
Yep.
for the Castrol
The
livery.
Castrol livery, yeah. I mean,
Which
everybody.
looks bloody awesome on the
Yeah.
specs cars if you're
Yeah, hard
That's
out,
the
eh?
way
Like
you
that's,
have
I guess, like a lot of people of our age would remember playing all the old PlayStation games and the likes, and seeing the Castrol livery on the old Supras and Celicas, and obviously in the rally scene where they kind of made their name. But
absolutely.
yeah, that's one of those things though. It's sort of to pull it off on your road car, like, oh, it can be done definitely.
Absolutely.
But it's just quite an acquired taste, and like I personally do love the old race liveries. I'm like,
I do too.
my style's a little bit left field on some things, and
I think what the picture is with the liveries is that they look cool for about 20 minutes, and then I think you've got
Yeah.
all the attention and you're sick of that attention.
yeah, and then everyone's like, "Fuck, what's that thing? Look at that rally car!" And then you can't slip under the radar when you're bloody white and green and red and fucking Castrol this and that. Eh?
Absolutely. So my friend Paul in South Island, he's got a couple of GT4s as well,
Yep.
and he liveried up an ST205 with a Castrol livery.
Yep.
And he said it was awesome for about 2 days, and then he got sick of all the attention the car was getting, because wherever he went, it was just constant attention.
Yeah.
You're on the motorway, everyone's looking at you.
Yeah. Depends what you want, eh? I mean, some people love that, so I guess it's cool, man. I suppose it's the beauty of something like that. You can just mix it up if you want to do it. You can.
Absolutely.
Would look quite neat in like in a car that, because traditionally that was sort of white, red, and green, eh? The Castrol.
Yep.
So like doing it on something like a black one would be pretty gnarly. Something a little bit different again.
Would be interesting. It would be very different. But that's what we're all about.
Yeah, they're harder. So like you so you bought the car stock, I presume?
Yep, it was 95% stock.
Yep.
Had the stock downpipe, stock exhaust system pretty much.
Yep.
And only thing that had fitted was an electronic cruise controller.
Okay.
And,
Nice. I'll put a photo up of what it looked like when Stefan picked the car up. It's where it is now. So obviously you'll see, you know, various mods. But I guess we should run through some of the bits and pieces. So you've obviously outside there's a few different like TRD bits and pieces, some carbon fibre add-ons. You got the work wheels.
Yep.
And you mentioned there's some coilovers, was it Fortune Auto?
Yep, Fortune Auto 500 coilovers.
Yeah, nice.
They ride
coilover.
really nice.
Yep.
That's what we're using at the moment.
Yep.
But they feel like a stock suspension with the coilover benefits.
Yep. Yeah, cool.
Like some coilovers are real bumpy.
Yep.
You just feel every bump. These seem to ride quite nice.
Yeah, cool. And then you've got what was it
Beat Rush.
Beat Rush truck race? Is that on the front? Do you have any in the rear, or is it?
Just the stock one on the rear.
Okay, so it does come with.
Stock standard.
Yeah,
yep.
cool.
Yep.
And what about down below? Is there any other suspension changes at all, or anything?
So on the rear we've got a 22mm white line rear sway bar,
Yep.
which just stops the rear body roll.
Yep.
Because the stock standard GT4s, they have quite a bit of rear body roll in the back.
Okay.
So you're going around the corner and they just move around on heaps.
Yep.
It feels like
It feels pretty planted today, like right now. It feels
does.
like it knows where it is on the road, and it, you know, just appears to handle nicely. So, and then mechanically, obviously you mentioned.
Got a good friend Matt who's helped me along the way with a lot of stuff.
Yep.
So really big support from Matt. So
Yeah,
really
cool.
appreciated.
Yeah, wicked. No, that's the one. That's what it's all about: getting mates together and piecing it together as to how you want it. So.
Absolutely. But yeah, like before we got it dyno tuned by WRC Developments, Matt was a big support. We changed all the fluids all the way around.
Yep.
New fuel pump. We even took out the downpipe that I fitted a few years ago and heat wrapped it,
Yep.
just to try and get cooler engine bay temperatures.
Okay.
Because these engine bays, they heat soak quite a bit,
Yes.
especially with the water tier intercooler.
Yep.
But anything helps.
Yeah.
Trying to keep reduce ambient.
I suppose, and that's possibly, obviously, the factory bonnet you would have seen has obviously got like, factory bonnet's obviously got like it's in scoops and the likes for cooling purposes, but also to let the hot air out as well.
Yep.
So yeah, cool sort
Every
of
little bit helps to
yeah.
get the engine bay temperatures.
Toyota's kind of input there, sort of thinking how the car's going to perform and all that sort of stuff. And
Absolutely.
And so where are you at now? Like, are you happy with where it's at? Is there more like what's the?
I'm very happy with where the car's at the moment. I don't really have any future plans for it at the moment.
Yep.
Maybe one day if the engine blows up, forge bottom end, and maybe add a water meth intercooler setup
Okay.
on the intercooler, so we can run a little bit more power, but keep the temperature lower,
Yep.
so it doesn't heat soak as much.
Okay. Yep.
And basically just assert at the moment for suspension, seats, and all the other stuff.
Yep.
Like that can all happen in good faith.
I've never seen another Celica even come close to this one, in my opinion, and that's how you've done it is very similar to the style I would probably pick for it. Like I like the carbon fibre and the dark, like the bronze wheels with the black. I just think that those three colours, if you like, just work.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, cool.
They all blend in with the car.
Yeah.
So the carbon looks black at night when you're not looking at it,
Yeah.
and the bronze just stands out at night time
Yeah.
and daylight.
Yeah, nice.
And I've always liked black and bronze for some reason. It just, that colour choice seems fitting on any car.
Yeah. Oh, wicked. Yeah, definitely. Now, always going for a little bit of a cruise out into the country just to feel, I guess, what this car's like. And
Yeah, I would go a little bit quicker, but I need to roll my rear guards.
20 minutes later.
showing me your pride and joy, mate. It's been a pleasure to check out what you've created here with this beautiful GT4. So yeah.
No, you're more than welcome. Anytime. It's been fun doing this interview with you, and hopefully do it again sometime.
Yeah, sounds good.
I've got a GT4 Hot Wheels Celica if you want it.
Oh, epic, mate. Thanks for that.
No,
Check
you're
this
more
out,
than
guys.
welcome.
Yeah. There's your livery.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah, be sure, guys, to obviously check out what Stefan puts out on the social platforms. So he's on Instagram, is it hot? Yeah, just hot GT4, and also on TikTok. So there's plenty of good content on there. So be sure to tune in. And outside of that, make sure you subscribe and share this particular video so we can get some more of these sorts of things happening. And And let me know down below what you think of it, whether you like this style of video and checking out someone else's JDM legend. And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.